Okay, we're going to learn how to use Photostory 3, which is usable by any computer that has Windows XP Service Pack 2. You go to Microsoft and look up Photostory 3 and download it. And once you've installed it, you'll find it on your start menu in alphabetical order. So Photostory 3 for Windows. And what this lets us do is basically a slideshow, and we can add music, narration, and audio on top of it. So you have three choices to start with: begin a new story, edit a project, or play a story. We're going to begin one since we've not made any other ones, and then we're going to hit next. The next step is to import pictures. Click the button. You go out to your computer and you find the pictures and you're going to select them all, or several of them anyway. You can hold down Shift and click and it will select all of them from the start to the end. Alright, it puts them on a timeline. And if you don't like the order that they're in, you can drag and drop them. You can do that with pretty much all of them. Okay, now you have options so that if you get sideways pictures like this, in the preview window, there's a set of buttons that you can hit to fix your pictures. You can correct the color levels. You can fix red eye. You can rotate. There we go. That's how I want it. You can even edit. Edit lets you do a couple of things. Rotate and crop. So if you want to crop, you click this and then you draw a box around the parts that you want. It's only going to let you do it in a certain shape, and I'm happy with the shape it is, so I won't crop. Auto fix lets you change some of those settings that we already did, and add effect lets you choose from different kinds of things. So you can make it black and white, you could even do it as a negative, and if you like it, you can do it to all of the pictures in your story. Once you've decided that it's good, you come down here and you choose Save, Reset, or Close. I'm just going to hit Close, and it will prompt you to make changes to the picture. I'm going to say no, but you may want to say yes. Alright, we can remove the black borders. And it's going to do this for every single picture. I'm going to hit cancel, but you might want to click yes. We're going to the next step. The next step is that you can put on some of those effects, and you can even type text in here for a caption. And obviously that's not going to work very well, so you can highlight it, you can select the font, change the color, and you can change the font style, and the size. Hit OK, and there you go. You can do left align, center, right align, top, middle, and bottom. So you can get it where you want. And you can do this for every single picture. Then you're going to hit next. And if you wanted to narrate, if you wanted to talk over it, you can hit the red button and start recording. It gives you a place to add memory, to add notes to help your memory so that you don't get off track. And you can even do customized motion. This is really kind of a neat thing. Specify the start and end position of the motion. What you can do is grab one of the sizing handles, start over here, and end right there. You can tell it to set the duration automatically, and it tells us basically how long it's going to be, or you can tell it how many seconds you want it to be on the screen. We can put a transition in, and you'll see it up here. You've got all kinds of different ones. And again, you can do it automatically, or you can tell it how many seconds to display the transition. Okay, so we're good. And we're going to hit next, or we can preview it. And that gives you a lot of control over your movie. Alright, on to the next thing. We're going to put music into it. Now you can either create your own music, and they give you a couple of different little types. Or you can cancel that and you can select music. So if you've got music that you want to use, it'll put it on the timeline for you, and it'll make it the length of your your movie. Now you can set the music levels to low or to high, and that's going to dictate how loud the music is. Hit preview. And that's when you discover that it might be too loud. So you turn it down and you preview it again. And if that's good, then you go on. Okay, now you're going to save it for playback on your computer, or email it, or a pocket PC, or a smartphone, or for portable media center. Most times you're going to want to save it for playback on your computer. You're going to tell it where to put it, and you definitely want to do this because most of you are not going to remember where you put stuff. So for you, it's probably going to be on your P drive. For me, it's going to be in a video folder. And I'm going to give it a name that means something to me so that I can find it again. In this case, I'm just going to call it Photostory 1. You would want to give it a more descriptive name so that you can find it again later. Okay, now at the bottom we can change the profile. This is very small, and we can actually make it bigger, and we can change the style, and each one of these little numbers just tells you how big it's going to be on the screen. The bigger the numbers, the better the resolution, and the better it looks on your screen. So we're going to go with 640 by 480 for now. We're going to hit OK. Next. It does the mixing. It makes the video. And then when it's done, it's going to give you a choice. You can view your story, or you can create another story. Let's go ahead and view it. And if everything goes well, it should play for you just fine. It's not playing for me because I've got too many other things going on right now. Okay, now from this point you can exit. If you want to save the project so you can play with it later, you're going to say yes, you want to save it. If not, you're going to say no. Okay, now once we get to PowerPoint, you guys are going to learn how to insert movies. So what we'd want to do inserting a movie is start up PowerPoint. And we're going to go insert movie from file. And we're going to go find our movie. And it's going to tell us automatically or when clicked. That's when it will play the movie. We're going to choose automatically. And we're going to make this a widescreen. And now when you hit F5 to run the show, you've got a PowerPoint movie. And that's all there is to it.